The Africa Fashion Exchange 2018, an intervention program to boost fashion designers and related industries, was held in Durban this week. It did bring together more than 1,000 delegates, including designers, fabric suppliers and retailers. Hosted by the KZN Fashion Council with government departments of arts and culture, economic affairs, the three-day program focused on addressing challenges facing those in the industry. Let's take a look.
Africa by Design, a theme complementing the often bright and bold coloured designs synonymous with the continent. This is an opportunity for talented designers, crafters and manufacturers to exhibit their work. The latest fashion trends, retail, business and export opportunities are just some of the wide range of topics discussed. Emerging and established designers are represented.
It's made from Anguni hide. So the texture is quite rough on the outside, but when you open it on the inside, it's quite smooth. And we use the plain cow leather on the inside, and then the outside is quite rough. And then inside, normally we actually have a storybook that actually represents each and every single collection. I was actually inspired by my grandfather, my late grandfather. He passed on and he left 7 cows behind. And one day I was sitting at the farm and I was looking around and I was inspired by the calf pattern, one of the cow patterns that were on the farm. And so from the beautiful patterns I was really inspired to actually start something that would honor his legacy as well as my late father's legacy.
With a small team of artisans, she creates quality and long-lasting leather products.
We actually in the business of making leather handbags for women. We have a variety of handbags, so it's from wallets to laptop bags, ranging to luggage bags as well. So that's what we specialize in.
And your clientele, where are they from?
Some of them are local and some are from Europe, and also we got clients in the USA as well.
The three-day exchange is preceded by a business assistance program.
The challenges of lack of skills and training, and also I'm sure you've seen lots of studies show that there's problems with accessing markets. There are problems with accessing funding, accessing the right sponsors. So we just want to open it up so that people know where to go to.
Hat designer Jeannie Nell runs hat designing courses around the country. A number of her students have opened hat boutiques.
On this hat is not a lot of trimmings, but I teach them how to do different leaves and different flowers. So there's a lot to learn. And then just to follow your own creativity with each design that comes. And you can take inspiration from almost anything.
Nell says the recent royal weddings have helped boost the popularity of the hat as a fashion accessory. She says hats make heads turn at special events and are still favoured as flattering additions to church outfits.
My biggest clients are mostly upmarket, the upmarket cloths and the high-end cloths for their special functions, their weddings, the Durban July.
Designers say the exchange provides a good platform to network.
I'm very involved in printing, so I do a lot of prints. If I cannot source the fabric that I initially want, I also try and make it. I'm also involved in that. And through other processes, South Africa mainly, and Europe, in Italy, that's where I source my fabrics from. It's very African with a global appeal. I'm trying to go into that direction. Very classy, very simple. Still has a twist of, Africa sentiments in it.
The smaller guys, the designers that we look after, they can't do big runs. When it comes to manufacturing, they only do smaller batches. And you find that the manufacturers are looking for big orders, they're looking for big quantities, 5,000 units and so on, The same applies to fabric, Designers are sharing the same kind of fabric stores and fabric distributors.
The Fashion Council has more than 1,000 members in its database, a number it would like to grow to expand the fashion industry and in so doing stimulate the economy. Renee Heine, SABC News, Durban.